Here I come, ready or not, better make way, 'cause I'm coming in hot like a wildfire.
Hello, and welcome to Building a Better Bee series, episode 2. We're about 3 weeks into the program so far. The first couple weeks were pretty challenging. The first couple weeks were during the holidays, so Christmas, New Year's, and somehow I managed to stay on track in spite of it all. I'm going to share some of the meals I've been preparing, some of my workouts. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update as to where we're at, my stats, and how things are going. So with that, let's get into the video. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make one of my favorite high protein meals. It is a high protein vegetarian breakfast pizza, and the macros on this pizza are absolutely insane. For this pizza, you're looking at 435 calories, 27 grams of carbs, 18.5 grams of fat, and 43.5 grams of protein.
So for the crust, I use these Greek lifestyle flatbreads by Contos, which have 15 grams of protein per serving. Then I scramble up some egg beaters for some additional protein. And then while my eggs are cooking, I'll measure out my cheese. Depending on how much fat I have for the day, I'll use more or less cheese. As you can see here, I'm mixing both mozzarella cheese as well as cheddar cheese. Next, I'll add 2 of these Morningstar veggie sausage links. You can get these at pretty much any grocery store. I just put 2 of them in the microwave for about a minute, and then I add them on top of the pizza. Once your pizza is assembled, wait until your oven is heated to 400 degrees, then stick it in for about 10 minutes, and you're done. And if you're not feeling breakfast pizza, you can make any type of pizza. This one here is a spinach and mushroom pizza. I also made a vegetarian buffalo chicken pizza. The options are endless. Since I'm not a huge fan of salads, to get my veggies in, I like to make a big stir fry. For this one, I cut up some baby bok choy, some mushrooms, some onions, and then here I have some tofu that's been marinated in soy sauce. I also add a little bit of extra soy sauce to the pan with some rice vinegar. If I have enough carbs for the day, I'll serve it with some jasmine rice and top it off with some garlic chili sauce and some lime juice. But if you don't have the carbs for the day, another great suggestion are these shirataki spaghetti style noodles. Here's another example of a tofu stir fry. This time the tofu was baked. When I'm feeling something sweet, I will make this low-calorie French toast using 45-calorie bread by Sara Lee. My egg wash is made with egg beaters and almond milk, and I use sugar-free syrup. Or for those cold days, a nice protein hot chocolate. Over the holidays, I also got to enjoy a couple of drinks. My hack is to order a vodka soda and add a couple squirts of my favorite no-calorie drink mix, such as Mio Fit or Crystal Light.
Today we made a little quick trip to the Van store, and I picked myself up some new gym shoes. And I went with some Vans this time as opposed to running shoes. Because I find that lifting and doing like squats and deadlifts is a lot easier with a flat sole. So I went with these white ones, and I'm kind of in love. It was between that and the black ones, but we went with white. So just to give you guys a quick recap as to where I started and where I'm at, my first day of the program was December 19th. So my first official check-in was December 26th. On December 26th, I weighed in at 140.8 pounds. The following week, January 2nd, I weighed in at 139.6 pounds. And then this week, I weighed in at 139.4 pounds. So I am losing little by little, and I'm trying to stay motivated and just trust the process. I also did lose some inches in my waist. On my first check-in, I was at 30 inches and I'm now down to 29.25 inches. So I've lost 3/4 of an inch in my waist. I've lost 1/4 inch in my glutes and 1/4 inch in my thigh as well. Based on my Renpho scale, my body fat percentage was 26.9 at the start and it is now 26.5. It's remained more or less the same in the last week, and so have my measurements. So we might have to make some adjustments to my macros to start seeing a little bit more progress. The great thing about this program so far is that it's been forcing me to eat at home. Obviously, when you go out, it's a little bit harder to calculate macros for things. Sometimes it's impossible to guess the macros and things. So being able to eat at home, you know, veggies and fruits aren't going bad as quickly. It's forcing me to eat more fiber and, you know, more nutritionally dense foods. It's also helping me learn the macro content of certain foods. So obviously I knew that avocado are good fats and, you know, bread is carbs and pasta is carbs, but you don't really know just how much you should be eating. And so counting macros kind of helps put it into perspective for you. And after tracking macros for a while, you kind of start to get a better hang of it. The great thing is that I've been feeling very satiated. I'm never hungry. My meals are large, they're filling, and they're full of nutritious goodness. Luckily for me, I work from home 3 days a week, so I'm able to cook a lot of my meals fresh instead of meal prepping, which is great. I don't love Tupperware meals, as most of you probably don't either. So being able to cook them fresh is obviously much better. I did forget to mention in episode 1 that I am a vegetarian. So I'm doing this all on vegetarian protein, no chicken, no fish. I'm using vegan protein powder. A lot of the things that I do use are vegan. I use almond milk, earth balance butter, and things like that. But 3 weeks in, so far so good. Thank you to everyone who watches my videos. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.